Hey everyone, Billy Aiken here. In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 huge mistakes that digital marketers make in 2019 and what you could do to avoid those mistakes to fast track your results and becoming successful in your business. If you want tips and tricks and strategies to crush it in your business, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell. So in 2019, one of the most prevalent things that you're going to see on YouTube when it comes to digital marketing, no matter what industry we're talking about, dropshipping, Shopify, affiliate marketing, online courses, social media marketing, whatever it may be, one of the most prevalent things that you're going to see is going to be videos from gurus and entrepreneurs and successful and even unsuccessful people that are trying to tell you the things that you need to do and the things that you have to do. A smart marketer is going to take a look at the things that people are telling you to avoid and telling you what not to do. And I can tell you from personal experience that I've made a lot of mistakes when I first got started. As we all do, whenever we try to get into a certain niche or a certain area, and then we try to start doing certain things, especially when people tell us that that's what we have to do, without doing the proper research, it could just kind of lead us down a road to becoming, unsuccessful or halting our success. So a smart marketer is going to take a look at the things that people are telling you not to do. And that's what I want to encourage you to do, is to have an open mind. We're always looking at videos on YouTube. We're always looking at, at suggestions of what you should do. But let's take a look at top 3 things that you should not do. So number 1 is going to be a lack of focus. A lack of focus. So one of the biggest problems that we have as digital marketers is especially when we first get started, is we try to do everything. We try to do it all. I mean, we're trying to do Shopify and drop shipping, and then we're also trying to build some online courses and sell those. And then we're trying to, build a YouTube channel and try to get a following that way. And then we're over here on Facebook and we're trying to maybe build a Facebook group or build our fan page, which these days don't do you very much. Or we're trying to do all of these different things. And the problem is that when you are putting all of your focus on 25 different things, the likelihood of you actually becoming successful is very low. So what I want to challenge you to do is don't make that same mistake that so many of us make. Don't put all of your focus, all of your energy, and all your money to 25 to 50 different things all at the same time. What you want to do is you want to put your focus on one thing, one project. And what you want to do is you want to put all your focus on that and to become successful in that area. So here's 2 questions that I want you to ask yourself when you're trying to think about that one thing that you should be focusing on and then putting everything else off to the side. Because what is your primary focus here? You want to become successful. Why do you want to become successful? Because you want to make money. Am I right? So what you need to do is you've got to figure out what's the one thing you should be doing. And it should be answering 2 questions. Number 1, does it solve a problem? That's the biggest thing. I mean, if you watch Shark Tank or The Profit or, these TV shows, one of the things that you're going to find out is most of the products that you're going to see are going to be a product that solves a problem. So let me ask you a question. The thing that you're thinking of doing, does it solve a problem? Okay. And number 2, are you going to be able to provide that solution? So if you can answer yes to those 2 questions in a specific niche and area that you're thinking of, then it's a great idea. You should go for it and put everything you got into it. But don't make the same mistake that so many other people make, which is trying to focus on 50 different things and putting all your effort into it. And basically what you're doing is you're just getting minimal success in maybe a couple of small areas. Put all your focus on one thing. Do it for a month or 2, and then if you're not really getting any traction, if you're not really getting any success, maybe go ahead and put that off to the side and then focus on something else. Or if you're becoming very successful, you're making a lot of money, you're helping people, and you're solving a problem, then go ahead and add another niche or another idea, and then focus on that. Number 2, being a solopreneur rather than an entrepreneur. So whenever we first get started, we're so excited. We want to become successful. We want to become an influencer, a guru, make a ton of money online, build a successful business. But sometimes the biggest mistake that we can make is trying to be a solopreneur, meaning that we're trying to do everything by ourselves. We're doing it on our own, and we're going out there, we're trying to make it happen. We're watching some videos on YouTube on how to set up our funnel or our website, how to use this tool, how to use that one. But the problem is that when we try to do it all by ourselves, you're not really going to get the traction and results that you would get if you were doing it the proper way, which is being an entrepreneur. So what I want to challenge you to do is to utilize so many tools at your disposal here in 2019. So for example, you could utilize a community of like-minded people just like you. So let's say that you're trying to start a Shopify store and you're getting into drop shipping. And you're finding yourself, you're struggling, you're trying to figure out what products that you want to sell, or maybe you're having a problem with traffic and what kind of Facebook ads that you should run. Why don't you go and join a Facebook group of people that are trying to do the exact same thing that you are, people that are, trying to start a Shopify store, trying to get into drop shipping. And what you could do is you can connect with like-minded entrepreneurs, and you can go and you can see people that are having the same problems and the same issues that you are. You could go and you can find out what solutions they're finding, and you can go and you can ask questions and get support. Another thing you could do is you could utilize tools and people at your disposal. You can go to websites like Upwork or Fiverr, and you can hire people to help you do certain jobs. Sometimes you don't necessarily need to be focusing hours and hours and hours trying to create a Facebook cover picture or a YouTube cover image, whenever you could just go and hire somebody to do it for $5 to $10. And then another thing that you should be doing is you should definitely find a mentor. And let me tell you something, there's nothing more important than having the right mentorship that's going to guide you and lead you to where you truly want to be. All successful entrepreneurs, all of them at one point in time have somebody that they look up to and they try to model their success after. Even if you don't, physically know these people, or you don't physically, get coaching and mentoring from people, the most important thing that you could do is find somebody that has what you want and has the success that you want, and to try to model what they're doing. And if you do that, stop being a solopreneur and start being an entrepreneur, you'll find yourself in a position where you're starting to see success unlike you were before as a solopreneur. Number 3, not being financially savvy. So let me tell you something. One of the hardest things that we could do as digital marketers is wasting thousands and thousands of dollars on things that are not going to help us, that are absolutely useless and doesn't help us to achieve the goals that we want to. What I want to challenge you to do is don't make the same mistakes that I made, that so many other people have made, which is just to waste hundreds and even thousands of dollars on things that are not really going to get you to where you want to be. So for example, there are a lot of courses that are out there that could cost anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. And while there is nothing wrong with courses, and while there are courses that I would highly suggest that you take that are going to help you to get where you want to be, but if you cannot afford them, or if maybe you're spending money on courses that aren't going to necessarily help you, I want to caution you to make sure that you use more wisdom in the type of money that you're going to be spending on things and whether or not it's going to help you. There's also a lot of tools and products that are out there that won't necessarily help you. And for example, especially when I first got started, there are products on JVZoo and Warrior Plus that I absolutely wasted hundreds of dollars, and they were absolutely useless to me. So what I want to challenge you to do is don't make the same mistakes that so many people make on a daily basis. Don't waste thousands of dollars on things that are not really going to get you to where you want to be. Use wisdom. Do your research. Go and ask questions to people. Hey, did you take this course? Did it really help you? Find out and do your research. I want to challenge you, don't make those mistakes, because it can literally cost you thousands. So is there a mistake that you would definitely add to that list? Let me know in the comments below if there is a huge mistake that you see in your industry or your niche, or that maybe you have had a problem with, or you see so many other people, that are dealing with it and they should avoid at all costs. Let me know in the comments below what mistakes that you see or you've had experience with that we should all avoid at all costs. And I'll see you on the next video.